So I just got to the clinic today and there was an apple on my desk. And I'm not sure who randomly left this apple, but I put it up behind me. And, you know, in 2019, I would have said, what is healthier, just a seltzer water or apple? I remember I had this thing that, well, the seltzer water is just, there's no real fruit in that. It's just flavorings. I want the real fruit. I want the apple. And now, that I've been on the journey where I look at my blood sugar, my blood sugar now is 102, and I had a small lunch. I don't need this apple, but if I had the apple, I would treat it like dessert that it actually is. The saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away, does it? Well, the apple a day for me was giving me diabetes because the fruit is still sugar. Even if it's date fruit, if it's honey, it's still sugar. And if you're with diabetic genes like me, I am on the way to prediabetes, that counts. So, what would I rather do is I would rather have an emotional support beverage. I would rather have this polar seltzer water. I love the pop top. I love, hey, I have this little relief. I have this little self-contained stress relief time. And, I used to love diet soda. Absolutely love diet soda. So my go-to was a diet soda and a granola bar all day long. So I could push through seeing people. So I could, I remember thinking this when I started doing intermittent fasting. I thought, I will bite your head off. I need to eat every 2 hours. I need something every 2 hours. Well, I still need something every 2 hours, really, either herbal tea or seltzer water, or, I had coffee this morning. I still drink coffee, and I respect people that cannot drink coffee. If you love diet soda and you are still used to the level of sweetness of diet soda, I really like the Zevia. This is the black cherry flavor, which kind of reminds you of a cola. At this point in my journey, this is too sweet for me. I don't really, so I'm keeping these for other people. I bought them, and some of my friends that are still, soda drinkers, diet soda drinkers, this is really good. And this, though, this has no sugar in it. This is just flavoring, and it reminds me of, black cherry, reminds me of my childhood and of soda and of cherry Coke and all that stuff. And I'm 56, but in my head, I'm 6 years old. So part of this is the emotional support of having this thing and having a little escape and having a little, the food noise. What is the food noise? The food noise is telling us something is off. And I used to think, well, I'm thinking about food. My blood sugar must be low. No, my blood sugar is fine. My blood sugar is fine. But maybe I need a break. Maybe I need to take 5 minutes to break. Maybe I need to blow some bubbles. Maybe I need to have a seltzer water. Maybe I'm thirsty. Maybe I need to scream in the privacy of my car of something that went bad and or some relationship that sucked or something that triggered me today. I can scream in my car. I can do that. I can do other things besides stuff myself, because the cost of the apple is my health. I mean, this used to be, I thought this was healthy, and fruit in moderation is still healthy. It is healthier than a processed crap thing. However, it's still fruit sugar. And I was listening to Robert Cywus, the carb addiction doc, whose channel I also really love. He was talking about how the apple of today is not like the apple of yesteryear. There are wild apples growing in my neighborhood, which are very tiny, very sour, likely have much more nutrients than this. So this apple was bred to be more marketable. And, it has barcode, it is meant to sit on a shelf for a while until people eat it. It's fruit still counts. And F the fruit. I said that to a friend. She said, I'm eating lots of fruits and vegetables. I don't understand why I can't lose weight. F the fruit, and forget the fruit. What were you thinking? Forget the fruit. This is still sugar. And there are people that are not on the path to diabetes, and me, me in my 20s, I could eat lots of fruit. I could eat lots of smoothies and all this stuff, but I can't do that in my 50s. My blood sugar, I have so many carbs that are available to me in my life. Is this carb worthy of me? Is this something that I really enjoy? No, nobody really enjoys an apple. Well, now I'm thinking too, there are special apples, there are, treats that you can make with the apple. If you really love apples and you love, this is the time of the year when these special apples come out, it's different. But treat it as it is a dessert. It is not a meal. It is not something you must eat because you need vitamin C to be healthy. You can take vitamin C. You can take, 500 or 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. You can have sauerkraut. You can have pickled vegetables. You can have a lot of other sources of vitamin C that don't have as much sugar. So an apple a day, does it keep the doctor away? Well, I don't think so at this point. Maybe the apples of our ancestors were healthier and more tart, and they also helped, polish your teeth. I think eating an apple back in the day. But at this point, this randomly was on my desk, and I'm not eating it. And I'm going to have the seltzer water instead. So thank you again for your time and attention, and I hope to see you in the next video.